Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be trying out this Covergirl Olay Simply Ageless foundation again. I wore it yesterday. I was not the hugest fan of it, mainly for the way it looked around my mouth. It started kind of breaking down right here at the corners of my mouth. Like, the rest of my face looked okay. It wasn't like the best makeup, but it was okay. But I wasn't like super happy with it, so I was like, I'll give it another try. I'm going to try a different way of doing my primer today, which I've already primed my face. I just did the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Mattifying Primer, just kind of all over my T-zone area. My normal places where I usually put it, and then I just kind of did like a thin layer over my nose where I usually put the Wet n Wild primer. So we're going to see how that works today. And so let's see how this works out. I'm going to give that primer just a second to kind of get into my skin. Why is this so dirty? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I was just not the biggest fan of how it set, because it just seemed like it set on top of my skin. It wasn't like it kind of like sunk into my skin. It was just very weird. Like, it didn't make my face itch or anything, which has been a problem with me and CoverGirl in the past. It's the reason why I don't really have any CoverGirl products on my channel, is because usually it makes my face itch like insanely bad. But I didn't have that problem. I just had the problem where it was like right here around my mouth, it made like all of my like smile lines and everything kind of just stand out. It made my scars around my upper lip stand out. It was just very bad. I was like, oh no, I don't like that at all. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get into this. So I'm just going to take a couple of pumps and start applying this to see if today is any better yesterday. I'm going to kind of dot this around my face a little bit. I was just not very happy. I mean, like, the coverage was great, and like when I initially put it on, it looks good, but like long-term wear was just not pleasant. So if it does it again, it's going to be like one of those like short-term wear things. Like, if I'm just going to jump on here and film real quick, this will probably be what I wear. Or like if I'm just like off and going to go do a couple of things and want to throw on some makeup. But it will not be one of those things that I'm like wearing to work. Or like if I've got a long day of doing errands or something. But anyway. Okay, so that's just 2 pumps, and it kind of mostly covered my skin. Now I'm going to go back over and kind of get like my problem areas a little bit more. I'm just going to do like another pump. Like, it has some good coverage, I'm not saying that, it's just it did not wear well on my skin, and I didn't like that. But we're going to give it another chance, just in case. Yesterday was just like a bad skin day. You just never know. And sometimes, like, some foundations just don't play well with some primers, and, you know, just kind of play around with it a little bit. So it only takes like 3 pumps of this foundation to give me like full coverage and cover my entire face. So that's, not bad at all. But in saying that, this is one of those airless pump foundations, so you can like really tell how much product you've used. And if you can't tell, like, it's already up to here. And this was down here. So it goes kind of quickly. Anyway, so let's go in. I'm not going to use this because it doesn't show up on this foundation. I'm just going to go in with this Maybelline Fit Me concealer, which that is how much we've got left in there. Just going to swirl it around down there. Just try to lighten up underneath my eyes a little bit. I woke up this morning with like the worst migraine. I've been up, it's almost noon, and I've been up for like almost 2 hours at this point, just trying to get rid of my headache so that I can get on here and film and somewhat appear to be normal, because I was in a lot of pain when I first woke up. Luckily, I got it to subside, or I would not be on here filming, especially with all these lights in my face, because that was just not working out for me. Okay. So we have concealer on now. Blend this out. I don't know why this pesky one little hair right here at the front of my hair wants to get right in my makeup all the time. Just brighten this area up a little bit. And there we go. So now we're going to go into settings. So we're doing the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which we're trying to pan, which, if you can't tell, we've hit pan in another part of the powder. I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild brush. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, so my dog decided to go crazy because my husband just got home, and she decided it was the perfect time to bark in the middle of me trying to film. Anyway, I'm just setting my face before it tries to grease. Anyway. But we are just working on this one to get it out of the way. But it works very well with this foundation. It works very well with the L'Oreal as well. So it's a very good powder. It's just one that I don't reach for very often. So, hence the reason why I'm trying to work on it. And my allergies are acting up so bad. Anyway, so face is powdered. Now then, I'm going to go in with some Dermacol and Derma Blend. I will get this together eventually. Under my eyes. Okay. So, Today's eye look, if I can get all this damn foundation off my fingers, is coming from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I, again, hate the fact that all the shade names are on the back, but, you know, hey, work with what you got. So, I'm going to start off with this AOA Studios E140 brush. It's a big fluffy brush. And I'm going to dip into the shade in Light, which is up here in the top corner. And I'm just going to dust that all over the lid. Then I'm going to take this Wet n Wild brush, nice little crease brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Creamsicle, which is kind of a nice yellowy orange color. And I'm going to take that right to the crease. Come on, go down. Kind of wanting to go down a little patchy, so I'm just having to go back and pat in some color in between blending. Okay, we're going to do that to the other eye. Okay, now then, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild shader brush. I'm going to go into the shade Hunts, if I don't drop my brushes everywhere. And it's kind of a reddish tone, brown color. We're going to take that to the outside corner right here. And up into the crease a little bit. darkening that up a little bit. We got the color laid down, and we're just darkening it up a little bit. Because we're fixing to go right back in with that creamsicle color, darken it up a little bit, and blend these two together. Okay. Now I'm going to go back in with my original blending brush, right back into creamsicle, and blend those two together so that there's not such a harsh line. Okay. Now, for shimmer shades, I'm going to go into Firework, which is right next to Hunt's. I take that to the outside corner. And then for the inside corner, I'm going to go into Queen, which is kind of a goldy, brassy kind of color. We're going to dust away this fake real quick. There's a little bit of fallout, but nothing major. And then I'm going to take this Luxie 111 brush. I'm going to dip into the shade Obsessed. I'm going to take that right into the inside corner. And I'm going to take this very small little brush right here. I'm going to go in the same shade and take it right up here to the brow bone. And just highlight this high point right here. Okay, so now we are done with this big old thing. I'm going to get it off my table. Now then, those out of the way. Okay. Now it is time for some contour. Sorry guys, my nose is running like crazy. So I gotta clean it out real quick. I'm gonna ruin all my makeup. Okay. So for the contour, we're going to be going into this Avon bronzer that we're trying to pan, which we're making some pretty good progress on. We're going to be using this Equate Densely Packed Dome brush. So we're just going to swirl it around the outside, tap off some excess, and lay down a nice little line. Then I'm going to go into the Reserve Your Cabana bronzer from Wet n Wild with my powder brush. I'm just going to swirl that around a little bit and swirl that over that contour line just to bring it back down to, you know, human colors. Okay. Looks much better. For bronzer, we're going to still be using this Sunset Striptease from Wet n Wild. We definitely have a pan on that as well. So we're going to kind of go around that a little bit with this Eco Tools Define brush. And we're just going to kind of dust around our face a little bit. Okay, so I think that went down beautifully. It didn't go on too dark today, so we're doing good. And now on the blush, we're going to just use this e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush. This is in the shade Always Cheeky, which is very powdery. Super powdery. And we're just going to swirl that on. Good God. And then I'm just going to take this powder brush and flick some of that powder off my cheeks because that just went on super, super powdery for some reason. Ridiculous. And now for highlighter. Really ready for this highlighter to go away. It just showered pink dust all over me. This is the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow highlighter that we're trying to pan. That's what it's looking like. Excuse me. And we're going to go in with this Lexi 512 brush. It just literally showered pink dust all over me. I was very aggravated with this highlighter. I'm going to go in with my finger and tap down highlighter in the places I want highlighter to show up. Then we're going to swirl our brush in here to try to get it to pick up. It's getting pink dust all over my desk right now. It's very annoying. Okay. Freaking outline of pink dust everywhere. I really wish y'all could see like this like outline of pink dust on my desk right now. It's very annoying. Okay. I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild primer water and coconut. Or I'm just gonna throw it down. Okay. Not the best day. And we're back with the e.l.f. brow pencil that we're trying to pan. That's how much we've got. This pencil's never gonna end, I swear. It's gonna be like the last thing I own in makeup when I'm like 90, because it's never gonna end. Put this through my brows real quick. Okay. Now then. Okay. So, that is done. Now let's go in with some mascara. We're going in with a Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay. Mascara is on. Now then, I have a little bit. I swear to God, my brushes are just not going to make it today. Okay. Now then, for lipstick, we're going to go in with the Jeffree Star Can't Relate lipstick. It's kind of a more pinky nude. Okay, so that is our final look. Sorry guys, the nose is getting on my nerves. But that's going to be our final look for today, and I'm still not sold on this foundation. It just seems like it's kind of sitting on top of my skin. Like, it really feels like, literally, like it feels like one good hard sneeze and I'm going to sneeze my foundation right off my face. Like, literally. But everything else seems to kind of lay on top of it well. But like, I can already start seeing, like, right here where the scars on top of my lip are. Like, I've already got like a settling line right here, a settling line right here, a settling line right here, and I've literally been filming for 22 minutes. So that doesn't bode well. And it's even creasing like right here in my chin and definitely on my forehead. I mean, it's hard for you guys to see because of the lights and stuff. Let me see if I can turn this light off. Okay. So it's settling. No, y'all can't see it all. And that doesn't help at all. Let's try one more thing. Okay. So we have it settling right here. It's settling into these lines around my mouth where I've been talking. And this is literally 23 minutes now into filming. It's settling into the lines on my forehead. And I've got to wear this for another 9, 10, 10 hours. So, yeah. I'm not a big fan of this foundation. But this will probably be going into my only when I have to, like, film or a very short day of makeup kind of pile. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of this video, this look. If you've tried this foundation, how did it work for you? Let me set my face with this Hard Candy Sheer Envy Mattifying Setting Spray. Also, I still have one other foundation to try out that I'm not telling you about just yet because I'm still waiting on a couple of products to come in from my Game of Thrones collection, so I figure I'll do that foundation with the rest of my Game of Thrones stuff. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Ring that bell because I upload Monday through Friday before 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. Or if you want to, look in the description box, my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, my email address is going to be linked down below. Again, if you've tried this foundation and it's worked well for you, let me know how you used it because it's definitely not working well for me. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.